Cheater, hacker, lucky, or glitch, you decide in today's episode. What's going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? Thank you guys so much for stopping by, for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Now, yes, you may have seen some of my previous episodes talking about custom grass and the barbarian head statues. And I did ask you guys to send in your own designs, your own creations, so I wanted to take a few minutes to take a look at some of these and then get on to this weird glitch or whatever it is. So first of all, thank you guys. For those of you that are upset that I don't show every single one, all I have to say is, bruh, come on, seriously, have you seen my mentions on Twitter? They're nuts. I'm sorry. There's no way I can get to every single one, but I will get to a few, like... Hey, come on. You spelled out my name, and it's a tie for the longest word spelled with grass. This guy right here, and hey, he's from FA Level 1. He's one of the best Level 1 players in the world. CoC spelling out Galadon 7 letters. Here is Samurai, also 7 letters, so that seems to be, with the limited amount of grass that everybody has, just about as long as you can get that's readable without adding other things. Now, some people have added their walls or the stone path or trees to help spell things out. Right here, I really like this one, the airport. Check out the airplane there. It looks like it's landed. There's a airport there where the lab is. It looks like that's even like the ramp to get on the airplane. This one, I really like the sword. Look at the way it glows. That was a great integration of the torches into the sword. Good originality right there. Definitely bonus points. Let's move on to another before we get to my favorite. Now, I saw this one several times. The game controller. A lot of people have done this one. A lot of people have done the Space Invaders one, which is close to the winner, but not quite. This one was good. All 3-star you, this Zen Wu guy, sending a message to his opponents. Like he says it's going to keep his opponents on their toes. I don't know, Builder Hall 6 3-stars, those are kind of difficult, but who knows, we'll see. And next up, GG, and those are definitely some Galadon Gaming looking G's right there. I like that one. Thank you, Gideon Van Deventer, for the GG grass, and then the barbarian heads over there off to the left. Again, you guys coming up with some very original and unique ideas, definitely things that I hadn't thought of. I like this one here, the troll face. He's got it in the tweet. And on the grass there as well. Thought that was very clever. I like that one. And again, you guys, definitely keep sending them to me. If one really stands out, I'll make sure that I put it in a future episode. This one, other game integration. We saw Space Invaders. Here is Pokemon. Definitely some Pokeballs out there. I have to show that one to Reversal and White Lightning. Those guys and their Pokemon obsessions. Although I gotta tell you, a lot of great Pokemon spots in my neck of the woods, too. Okay, this one, kind of different. It isn't anything specific other than the checkerboard and kind of attractive. But I did like this one a lot, so I wanted to acknowledge Francois for taking the time to develop the checkerboard out there in the corner. Next up, shout out to Clash of Clans or Clash Royale or Larry. He calls it Larry from Royale, but definitely the skull face that you see all over the place representing the skeleton from Clash. Next up, one of the most unusual submissions, telling a bit of a story here. So every night, the archers come to train at the archery range built in the honor of Chief W. Am I missing something? W. I have no idea what possessed him to go with this, but it's unique, it's different, and it is definitely one of a kind. The archers practicing there right on the question mark. Next up from X, we'll just call him X, he's got a weird feeling his base is being watched. I kind of like this one, and he puts I win, and I like the picture in the top right the best, or even the one on the far right, because it looks like the eyes are kind of looking in a specific direction from a distance. So very original again, and then, hey, this reminds me of all these comments. Like this comment if you're watching in 2017. Like this video if you're watching in 2017. All right, next up, this one's pretty simple but kind of unusual. The key to happiness. The key to happiness is what? Come on now, help me out here. Don't tease me like this, people. Don't just tell me that's the key. You got to tell me what the key is. Okay, next up, I like Sprout advertising that he is free to play. He is not a dirty gemmer like me, but he is free to play rather, and definitely good luck on that. Wait a minute. How are you free to play and you bought the second barbarian statue? Did you waste your achievement gems on buying the barbarian head? Oh, come on. That's not like a free-to-play player to waste gems. Okay, next up, Noah, Zorro. Is that a ladybug? Is that a smiley face on... Is that a robot? Somebody help me out here. Got a lot of likes on Twitter, but I can't figure out what it is. It could be a robot face, or it could be a ladybug. It could be a smiley face on the back of a beetle. Again, I don't know. All right, Curtis wrapping up his attack here. I realize we've covered up most of Curtis's precious attack, but come on. The guy annihilates every single base he faces. Okay, Peter, $17. Where is Peter? Peter! Anyway, this definitely a tribute to Peter, $17. Speaking of spelling out letters with both the grass and the stone paths there, right there. Good for you, Peter, $17. Wherever you are, you still have a following. Maybe you should make a video, Peter, for once. Lazy, good for nothing. All right, next up, we've got this one here. I love this. This is very cool. It's the barbarian, or at least it looks like the barbarian face to me. That was the first thing I thought when I saw this guy and his big old mustache. And yes, I know a lot of people have been sending me pictures asking if it's a glitch. Obviously, the trees, the bushes sometimes do grow inside the grass or vice versa. So don't get all wrapped up in that being some big time thing. That is a pretty common thing that's happening to the grass. And then Zoltar, I like it a lot. Maybe another YouTuber. He drops the YouTube grass using the barbarian head for the O. And pretty close, although that was only 6 letters because the O was spelled with a barbarian head. All right, and check it out. Clown on the attack. He's got an opponent here that has some unusual grass. And then, well, help me out with this one. He says it's a bunny. And I guess those are the ears. It's running to the left. But I kind of feel like more that this grass just randomly grew there and this player decided it was a bunny. Kind of like clouds that fly overhead. It's a Rorschach test in your grass. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the winner of today's episode's best grass, and that is going to go to, of course, it has to be another video game, you guys, because I'm just a big fan of old-time video games. So no, it's not Space Invaders, it is not the game controller, but yes, it's Pac-Man. Yes, a throwback to the early days of video games and the early days of Galadon's video game play. I love the Pac-Man, although the problem with this is well, there's a couple of problems here. First of all, he's running away from the ghost. Now, is that barbarian head the dot that makes it so he can attack the ghost? And then the other problem is there's dots in front of and behind the Pac-Man. If you guys know the game, you know that after he runs over the dots, they're not there anymore. Maybe I'm splitting hairs, but anyway, that is the winner nonetheless. So I will be contacting him on Twitter and offer him a iTunes, Google Play, Xbox, or Amazon gift card. Your choice, his choice today, maybe your choice in the next episode if you guys come up with the best, most original, or funniest custom grass design. Now, again, I've talked about this previously, and we're going to get to this weird glitch or whatever happened to this player. And I also want you guys to tell me what you think happened here, because as you all know, there's a very limited setup to the way the barbarian head statues work. You get one as a default in your night village, and then you can buy the second one for gems. During a recent live stream on mixer.com/Galadon, that's www.mixer.com/Galadon, watch today. During a recent live stream over there, Gouda Cheese 88, yes, the viewer Gouda Cheese 88 pointed out this clan to me. So we've got the hashtag. We're going to go ahead and check out this clan and see what you guys think. Okay, tell me why this happened. And I know maybe you don't think it's that big of a deal, but come on. It is huge because it's the only one like it, and there's really no explanation. Manu Devil 26 from this clan, check it out. Looks normal, right? Looks like a normal base, pretty much, until you look over here. That's right. The old barbarian statue is in the wrong place, you guys. We all know that it appears in the top right, not over here to the left. What the heck? Now, come on. These are the things that keep me awake at night, okay? So help me out here. I need my sleep. Someone explain to me how this happened. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to your own home village, and you will notice that unless you've removed it foolishly, the old barbarian statue is going to be in the same spot for every single player. Now we went to global. Yes, I go to global sometimes, so stop accusing me of being a fake Galadon. And we checked out General Owen from Scandians, old barbarian statue, right there. So you guys, that's where it's going to be. How did it get there on that other player? I need to know. That's going to do it, you guys. Is he a hacker, cheater, lucky, or a glitch? Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for the earliest possible update and sneak peek information. Stay tuned, stay positive, have a great day, and of course, I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. For more full attacks! Galadon, I'll make a video when I'm ready.